Live. It is, I believe, a Wednesday. Atlantic stand-up with Zivco. We had Thomas and John Min at the stand-up earlier today. John Min going great guns on tidying up the pull requests with the. He's got, what has he got? He's got for the search bar. Definitely gonna. I think that may almost be ready to merge in. Show that to the client tomorrow. Client meeting tomorrow set for 2:30. Now, as I mentioned to the guys this morning, there's also the possibility of some money coming in from the Autograders project. So if people are interested in working on an Autograders project for money, that might be a possibility in the new year. And the other thing, we were getting the Django Department of Health project set up on my computer after the morning stand-up. That's been the main events in the world of AgileVentures. How are things going with you, Zivko?
I managed to submit a pull request for the admin tab.
Aha, right. Yeah, I think I saw some comments coming through from John on that.
Just did +1.
yes, indeed. But yes, cool. Is anything blocking you at the moment?
I'm currently working on the proposed edit page, and I would love to hear some suggestions from your end.
Sure.
Later on, yeah.
Okay, great, excellent, high level. You're getting really good at these stand-up things. I can tell you've done it before. Thomas is also here. Hey, Thomas, how are you doing? Thomas is muted.
Oh, no, I'm not muted anymore.
No.
Yes.
And now you're muted again.
Well, that's because I'm hitting the space button, and for some reason I mute myself. All right, I'm okay. How are you doing?
Yeah, we're doing okay. Yeah, we're just there's a flurry of local support pull requests, maybe some money for autograders, and same old. Yeah, things. I'm preparing a blog on the repository pattern in Rails and reflecting on the meaning of life. How are things in Gothenburg?
It's getting dark here. It's this time of year. So
yeah.
So I'm just about to pack up and go home, actually.
Any exciting developments on your side?
No. Some unexciting, but not too exciting. I interviewed some students today. We keep getting very slow but steady inflow of applicants.
Right. This is prospective students for Craft Academy.
Yeah. So that's the way it is, basically, but not much fun happening. Tomorrow I'm having a meeting with the 400 contacts people.
Oh yeah.
So that's moving forward. Things like that, basically. Yeah.
Cool, good stuff. Well, again, just if you can think of anything we can do to help Craft Academy and 400 contacts, just let us know.
Sure.
Cool. Okay, and nothing technical blocking you at the moment?
No. I'm doing very simple stuff. I'm writing some course documentation, so there's not much, no challenges. Basically.
No technical challenges. No, indeed. No worries. Okay, well, I think we're done the stand-up. We could maybe move on to the agenda item from Zivko, which was, we're talking about pull requests. I thought what we could just do quickly here for local support is review the pull requests that have got updates here. So I've followed up with my. I've now got my, proposed change for the repository pattern updated and passing green. And John's just following up. That we're having this discussion about. He's saying, why don't you put it into like make a namespace like this, repositories proposed organization edit. Which I'm kind of, I don't know. I guess I'm going to follow that. I don't know. Do you guys have any particular feeling? I don't know if either of you have had a chance. I know perhaps Zivko, you have. Maybe not you, Thomas. I've got. Basically, I'm sort of proposing this sort of thing here. We get that nice single line. I don't know if making it smaller helps there. It's too small for you to see. Maybe I don't know. That puts it all on one line. But basically, obviously we can use service objects to slim down, complex controllers. But I have this feeling that we kind of lose some of the RESTful relation there. Like you're doing, like a create action, or you're doing an update action or something, and then you hit a service, and it's not clear what models are being updated behind the scenes. And I've taken this idea of the repository pattern from the domain-driven design book and said, well, what we should do is, basically maintain the RESTful structure, so you have like a create and an update method, but that those things should then, you pass them on via proxy to the repository, and then the repository itself, basically, you can see it passes on and it just does create on the model, but you have the business logic that's associated with that needs to happen, checking permissions and this, that, and the other, takes place there in the repository as a way of cleaning out the controller. And it's not that different from services. It's just that rather than you having 10 services that are all, you interact with them by calling run on them, we actually maintain the kind of create, the repository takes create, update, delete, these things, and you basically get to tie your business logic to the changes to the models that you're making. But I know, Zifko, you've been reading the book on that area, but it's a new subject for you. Thomas, does any of that make? Is this too exotic and unrelated to what you're thinking about at the moment, or?
I wasn't really listening to me.
No. Okay. Well, not to worry. Zifko, any thoughts, or is it?
Well, the one you suggested without services, it kind of, I can understand what's happening. Whereas if we have 15 services, it might get confusing what's doing what.
Yeah, that's part of what I think is the advantage of this approach, is that it's slightly less opaque than the services. Anyhow, yeah, the discussion continues. As I say, I've got a blog post in the works. I guess I'll rejoin the discussion there with John shortly. So we've got this lovely pull request here from Jongmin and Yana. He's set it up there now. Has he added? And he's got a migration in there. And oh yes. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That is all looking very good. And I think, yeah. So not only this is Jana's on holiday, but so they've worked on this thing together, which basically keeps the search bar on the page, so you maintain that when you're on the individual items. But so following up on that, Jongmin has added a feature flag, and then also gone even further on my suggestion and added a migration so that feature flag gets automatically added. So maybe we'll just have a look at his migration that should appear in there. Dun, 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 dun. The schema file updated. I can't. Oh, here we go. Yes. So yeah. So we've got a thing there. I guess that could be using a change. It's not a big deal. I think I'll probably merge that in for the moment. Yeah, because that's great. Yeah, let's merge that in. Okay, get that done. And then admin tab. So this is your one. So we've got a +1 from John there. You've made all these changes. It's all green. Yeah. Any thoughts on your pull request? Anything you want to draw my attention to, Zifko?
Well, I managed to get all tests passing.
Yeah, well done.
I did it quickly now, thanks to your explanation earlier. So nothing in particular.
Yeah. Go on.
Because I just renamed the fields, and that's what I did with the tests.
Yep.
I just renamed the pages, so it's nothing major. It's just a name.
Yeah. That all looks pretty solid. I think particularly with a +1 from John, we'll merge that in.
But I'm just thinking, it shouldn't create a conflict with Jongmin's changes.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I think this is the potential beauty of the system, is that I don't know that you were necessarily changing any files. I didn't see, I just opened these a second ago. I guess maybe I probably should have merged one and waited for the other one. We'll see if I've massively broken it, and that'll be my problem rather than yours now. So don't worry too much about that.
Can I quickly ask you for what do you think about my other pull request I'm currently working on?
Yes, so this is not an open one. You've got a new pull request in the works.
No, I haven't created it yet.
No, right? Yes, and so what's this one that you're?
So it was about the proposed when you proposed edit changes.
Yes, I remember. Yes, discussing it with the client. Well, yes, go ahead.
And basically, that was what it looked like. And suggested to keep both buttons. And have a current and a proposed edit one.
Yes.
So I've decided to change this button to a color green.
Yeah.
And this to keep blue. And I wanted here to, I'm not sure, what do you think, to put a gray border like this just to make them separate?
Yeah.
Or should we just keep it like that?
I think that's probably, that's your own judgment there. Yeah, I think a grey border maybe could look nice. I mean, I think you're getting to the edge there of just your own taste and judgment. I mean, there was one could be bringing every little tiny change like that to the client's attention. I would say there, if that's something you want to add and explore and just make your own choice there, and yeah, it's probably not worth spending too much time worrying about it either way. Either do it if you feel like it, don't do it if you don't feel like it. I think we've got the key things from the client really liked the current information in the proposed headings there. You've taken the various feedback into the buttons into account, and this kind of stuff is easily changed. So whatever you fancy, really, I guess.
Well, you mentioned the client meeting is tomorrow, so I can leave it as it is, and we can show it to the client.
Yeah.
And see what she thinks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'll just leave it as it is.
All right, for the moment, that's cool. Cool.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Good stuff. Yes. So, are you planning to do some more work now? Or are you off to do some more? What are your plans?
I'm reading.
Sure. No worries.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. Have fun reading. I'll just mention, as I have been mentioning, I think I know what would delight the client is if we did a spike of the getting the do it information into the system. I had this idea, and I mentioned this just in passing, not like thinking out loud about local support and the direction it's going in. I mean, I sort of see those as two things. One, we've got this outstanding issue of not being able to properly sandbox some of the tests, and also this need for a spike. And I wonder if this is a situation in which that we could kill two birds with one stone by doing kind of like a little micro spike of just a map, and then being able to working out if we can stub it effectively with Puffing Billy. That's just sort of an idea forming in my mind, because I think the confusion that we have is there's so many different moving parts in the main project that I think it's making it difficult for Zmago and Marcelo, who are working on that, to really work out what's going on. Where if we had like a stripped down, simplified version of the site, that was one could use for playing around, that actually also might be a nice stepping stone for people coming onto the project rather than coping with the entire thing at the beginning. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just thinking out loud there. So, yeah, cool. Anyway, there we go. I think that's our time up on the stand-up. Have fun. Are you going to be reading the Ruby design patterns? Is that the plan?
Yeah. Fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff. All right. Have fun with that. Okay, guys. Thomas, hope you get home before it gets dark. It's getting dark here too as well. Yes. And yeah, look forward to seeing you on the morrow, maybe.
Yes. All right.
Okay. Bye for now. Take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye.